Hello and welcome to Likeable, a show where we discuss stand-up comedy from an entry-level perspective. I'm your host, David Stickle, and today I'm joined by Miss Dayna Marie, or Mrs. Dayna Marie now. Yeah, hi.
Hi, yes. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, just chilling.
Just chilling, yeah?
Yeah, that's basically my standard.
Yes. What's it called there? Are you updating your stage name or are you not? You're just doing it?
No,
Mrs. Dayna Marie. Just Dayna Marie.
Yeah, I like Dayna Marie because it doesn't have my last name.
Okay, cool.
And at first I just didn't like my last name. And it's also hard to say. My original last name is Christensen.
Christensen?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Everyone messes it up. So it's just like... I was thinking about me going on stage with that, and I was like, no one's going to get that. So it's like Dayna Marie is my middle name, so
cool.
Like every Italian.
Yeah. You just got, I would say just got married, but you got married did you get married in Italy recently? Was that where that
Iceland.
was? Iceland, not even close. The skin complexion's so similar. Yeah.
I am Italian. No, but... Yeah, we got married in Iceland. We went there for my husband's 30th birthday, and we went around the entire country in 4 days.
Okay.
Because it's pretty tiny.
Oh, okay,
but,
yeah.
We were also speeding. But yeah, it's so beautiful because on one side, it's they call it the fire and ice island because one side is all lava and volcanoes, and then the other side is all glaciers and everything that everyone thinks of Iceland as. And in between, it's just beautiful moss and lava covered areas. It's just such a different landscape than what I'm used to, and also it just feels like Mars. It's just everywhere. Yeah. It just looks so different. So we fell in love with it there, and then we went back another time just to check it out again, and then we were just I want to get married there. I love it so much. We had a small wedding. It was 20 people, and it was awesome. We had a great time. Yeah.
Was Nick Bailey your photographer?
No.
How does he feel about that?
No, he's probably so pissed now.
Yeah. What else?
Yeah, I wish I could take more people, but honestly, no one that was even there wanted to spend the money to get there. So we did cut them a lot of we paid for some hotel rooms and stuff like that, just kind of comp it, and we were don't give us anything, just please be able to come, because I know it's a lot to ask. And it was also in just the start of everything turning downhill economically. So I'm so sorry to do this. We had planned it a year before, but I had to cancel it and do it the year after. And it worked out.
It worked out
for the best. Everyone loved it. And once you're there, everyone complains about going to a wedding. Mm-hmm. It's never a fun thing to actually go do. But then, once you're there, you're all right, this is great. I love it,
And it sounds the way you described it sounds like the setting of Lord of the Rings,
Yes, exactly.
It's it's got ice and fire and grass.
I found this photo, and, I loved this. So we got married in a cave, and I loved the cave when I first saw it. It, looks out on the water. It's a black sand beach, and there's, this opening in the top. And we called about using the space, and they're oh yeah, it's called the Yoda Cave because the head looks the top looks like a Yoda head. And my husband was yes, I love it. We're getting married there.
I love that very much. Yeah. I might copy that if I ever.
Definitely go there.
I'm also a big Star Wars guy.
Yeah.
My one bartender is getting married a year from September, and she was talking about the cost of wedding venues in the Hudson Valley, and I just for shits and giggles I looked up how much it would cost to do the wedding in Hawaii where Jurassic Park was shot. Sick. And it was cheaper to do the Hawaiian wedding. No. And I was like, because I'm supposed to officiate the wedding, right? So I'm it would be kind of cool to go to Jurassic Park, She shot that down. So I'm it would balance out with the flights. Plus you get to be in Hawaii. How cool is that?
Basically just stay for your honeymoon. You're good.
Yeah, no, I might just go.
Goes to Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I just reserve the right to go to. I won't ever do that. I don't know. I'm too cheap and too boring, I think,
Man, I love to travel, man. I travel all the time as much as I can. So I highly suggest if you can.
Favorite place other than Iceland?
We recently went to Morocco.
Cool.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the colors there are so different than I've ever seen. tiles, the detail of
Okay.
everything was just like so intricate and so like well taken care of. The people there were so nice. The food was great. Yeah, the only thing was that I was a woman there, so it was a little difficult for me.
Did you have to do they wear hijabs there?
No, but you did have to cover up.
Okay.
For the most part.
And it's hot.
Men would just not talk to you at all. They wouldn't make eye contact with me. I'd be like, hi, could I please have this for like ordering? And they'd be like, sir, what would you? They would just not acknowledge me. I was like, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
That's, counter perspective in New York. You get a lot of unwanted attention from men, and it's just like, what is better,
right.
like not existing or being too existent?
Yeah, yeah, no, I know. I was walking around here actually, and it was so funny because I felt like a dick because I walked by this lady and I didn't say hi to her just because I was just in my zone, and I forget that like it's nicer to be like engaging with people in a small town, but when you go to New York City, no one's engaging with you. If you do engage, they think you're a psychopath. So like I then also was like walking by this lady and I was like, I'm the dickhead. Like I didn't say hi to her and she gave me a full wave. I was like, damn it, I'm an idiot. Just don't know how to act.
That's super funny.
I travel a lot. I still don't know how to act. I'm still just an awkward person just in general.
She definitely just pegged you as like a rude person from the city. Yeah,
exactly.
She's like, this is why we don't want them here.
I know. And I'm like, I live in Middletown. You have a small town.
Yeah, we're a part of this. So you've been doing stand-up comedy for how long? Because I mean, like when I started comedy, you've been doing comedy longer than I have. By a while, I think.
I started in 2019.
Oh yeah, way before me.
Yeah, but then with all like the years off, I probably have done like 4 solid years of comedy.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah,
very cool. How do you? What made you start?
I started because I got sick. I got cancer. Shocker. And then most of my materials about cancer. And then I just wanted to like connect with people because you feel like such an alien when you're like isolated all the time. And like I was young and I just wanted to like express myself, and I wanted to be like funny about such a serious, devastating topic. And I have a pretty dark sense of humor. So I wanted to mostly like be the connective tissue between healthy people and sick people, and realize that there's like a commonality between us that we can all laugh about. And hopefully like someone sick or someone healthy could go to someone sick and like have that conversation, or just like feel more comfortable because they saw some stand up, do like some jokes about it, and they feel more comfortable now.
Did you feel like when you were diagnosed and then you started to like write from like wanting to kind of own it more, I guess, right? Was it the writing that kind of helped, or was it like expressing it on stage that kind of helped a little bit more? Like what kind of like made you feel like more in control of it, I guess? I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah,
I think that it was definitely being on stage, and just because I would love my initial like telling people that I had cancer, I loved just like dropping the bomb on them. like you have cancer. Because it's very serious. But also, that's why I like to really just like shove it in people's faces sometimes. So like initially I was just like, 1, getting comfortable with just like talking about it, and 2, like just having fun and like being outlandish almost without really like doing anything crazy. I was just like talking about my real life, like, what was really happening. But yeah, I did like the shock factor initially, and then I wanted to calm it down and like make it more relatable. Okay,
why did you want to calm it down? Just for any particular reason?
Just because like it is a heavy bomb. Like it's also on stage. It's a heavy bomb. Like it can be really intense, and people don't really react well to it sometimes. So I wanted to just lighten it up like immediately. And I had to learn a lot, and that's why I wanted to start really heavy with cancer material. And then eventually like now I'm evolving into like other stuff. But I really wanted to, because I was like, in my head, I was like, if I can make people laugh about cancer, I can make them laugh about anything. Like, because it's just so it's so brutal up front.
Yeah.
So I wanted to just like break that wall, and then like from there on, hopefully you can chill.
It's also something I think a lot of people connect to, you know, because I mean, it affects so many people, you know? Yeah. So it's something that they can immediately be like, you know, because the chances are there is somebody like at home that they, you know,
exactly
know is dealing with it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an interesting thing. So you open with it, right? Is that,
mostly.
Yeah, mostly. And then you're kind of like bringing it lighter afterwards. Is there like a transition joke that you came up with where you're, like maybe it didn't work when you started to try and transition into going lighter, or was it like you found like, all right, you know what, I'm just gonna say this afterwards, and then that was like your natural thing?
I for a while just went heavy into it. And then I was like, well, if you didn't like that one, you're definitely not gonna like the rest of the set. Like mostly that, because I only really had like cancer material. One, because it was really what was going on in my life. So people are like, joke about your life. I'm like, well, this is really what's happening.
Yep.
And then two, it was like, well, this is all the material I have. So like, you kind of have to just deal with it. And then I'm not so great at just like riffing on the audience. Like I'm not an improv person.
Yeah.
I really like stand up because you write it out and you practice and like you get comfortable, and like I can do things here and there, but I'm not trying to like do a 5-minute set on like just riffing. I'm not that person.
Yeah.
And they say like take it out of the hat and like do something. I'm like, no. Like, I turn immediately just like a real person. I'm like, oh, your job's construction. That's cool.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know how to yes and. I'm just like, oh, that is, I guess, true.
Right. Yeah. You lift heavy things. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That also sucks.
It's hot out. That's horrible for you.
Yeah.
You know, like, good.
That's funny. What was like maybe some of like the initial feedback you got from like doing material on cancer when you said it was like a heavy bomb, and sometimes like they wouldn't like maybe warm up to it by the end, like because like I was doing I still do this set from time to time, but I was doing this set about a time my father almost died in front of me, right? And then I go from that to talking about how his girlfriend once said I was never going to amount to anything, and I was like 8 years old.
Oh, no.
You know, so like my buddy heard this after a show, and he told me afterwards, he goes, yeah, a woman said that it felt like you just trauma dumped on them. I was like, well, it was in Boston. I was like, fuck Boston. I was like, fuck these guys. You know, I was like, they don't. Now I would like to go back to Boston, but but in the moment, I was like, yeah, fuck you guys. It's like, yeah.
You.
Yeah, I thought the Irish are supposed to be okay with shit. You know,
Yeah, right.
You know.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten any weird feedback or anything?
It's sometimes people are like, go harder on the cancer stuff, like really get into it.
Are comics saying that, or
yeah. And then other times they're like, so what else? You know, what else about you? You know, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like I'll try to like transition, but a lot of my time is really just focusing on getting better. Which also I'm in remission, so I'm really happy about that.
Woo!
Yeah, big news. But yeah, a lot of people, they'll just come to me with like their regular like cancer stuff, like, oh, my mom had that and she's dead now.
Thank you. That's very comforting.
Cool. Like, thank you so much. A lot of people just have no idea like what to say, and I get that after like a long time of having it. I had it for 12 years, so like I really went through a lot of different reactions, and people are weird. People are really weird. Like one guy came up to me, he was like, so you're dying? And I was like, what? Like, that's what you say to people? Like, why don't you just come up with anything else? Anything else.
But also, so is he.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all
like,
slowly dying. Yeah.
Aren't we all dying?
Yeah. We're not living more, you know?
Just slowly decaying.
Yeah. That's so funny. What, like, they're just like, oh, so how you have not been, you've had it and then gotten it back and then gone into remission again, right? Is that happened? Am I correct in that timeline?
No, I've never been in remission. I just
Okay.
had like immunotherapy, which is sort of like it gives you your immune system like more power to fight the with cancer. And in that period, it was like, maybe I was on that for like 4 years or something like that. I didn't really have any side effects or symptoms. So I felt like a normal human, but I still had like maintenance treatments every 2 weeks.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it was just being maintained.
Because it felt like when I started comedy, I saw you a lot, and then you disappeared for a little while, and then you came back, you know, and then you disappeared, and then you came back. But like, you never know if that's just like, you know, sometimes people just step away for a little bit, or they go to different scenes, or, you know, whatever stuff happens, you know. So I was just curious, you know.
Yeah, no, shit happened.
Yeah, shit happened.
Yeah. I've been through like a bunch of different trials and treatments and stuff. But yeah, it's if I'm not doing comedy, it's mostly because I don't feel good.
Yeah.
I'm not able to go out. And also I'm like immunocompromised most times, not right now, but a lot of the times. And like comics are gross. Comics are disgusting.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
They're disgusting.
Filthy
human
people.
beings.
Yeah.
Myself included. I am also gross, but I know that I'm touching like this microphone that has never been washed, and like, it's just, like
Yeah.
people, I've seen people like mouth the thing for like a joke, or actually physically put it all the way in their mouth just for like a joke, and I'm like, it's disgusting.
Yep.
I know. I know I'm gonna have to touch that.
I mean, I wasn't around comedy for the COVID practices, but like the COVID practices during comedy, you know, comedy practices during COVID times was like the hand sanitizer on the mic and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, it wouldn't hurt to bring some of that back. Cause yeah, like I did Laugh It Up one weekend, and like the show before me was on a different day, but it was like Chris Rock. And then the show after me, also on a different day, was Louis C.K. And I'm like, you know, there was part of me when I was watching Louis, because I went to this performance, and part of me was like, that mic has not been cleaned since I touched it, and Louis is touching something I touched, you know, and I touched something Chris Rock touched. I'm like, this is cool, you know. It was like our germs are together.
They're ending.
Yeah.
Somebody thought that whenever I'm in like, if I see like a famous comedian, I'm always like, we're breathing the same air. Like, we are one.
We are slowly melding together. Did you have when you started to write comedy, was there like an inspiration that you had, like a comedian that you really liked? Like, you were a stand-up fan before you started to write for stand-up, I imagine.
Oh yeah. When I was little, I had CD players, and I burned CDs of like Norm Macdonald and Jerry Seinfeld, and I just listened to them on repeat. So like I could recite. I don't know which part they were, because they were all on burn CDs, so there's just like little bits here and there, but it was that was always something I listened to. I could probably recite some of them. And then what actually got me into stand-up, and I was like, what like kickstarted me, was the Ali Wong special, Baby Cobra. Fantastic. And I don't know why, because like I've seen female comics before, but just something about like her writing was so like, yes, like I want to fucking do that. And her like stances, they were really subtle. They weren't like Dane Cook like going crazy or anything like that, but they were just like subtly moving in like ways that like just emphasized the joke so much. I don't know, I just loved her.
She has a really good way of like owning the stage.
Yeah.
She's a good presence up there. And thankfully, she's not like Dane Cook. He's a bit much.
But at the time, I did like Dane Cook. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I think he was probably, I mean, I always give credit to Pablo Francisco when I started watching comedy, because he was just one of those Comedy Central Presents. Dane was also one of those. He has this one where he's just like black tank top, black pants, and crazy hair, and he's going insane. And, you know, that was like one of the early exposures to comedy that I saw. But like, as far as like a comedian doing like a big special, like his might have been one of the first ones that I saw, just because that's what they were putting on Comedy Central, other than like Jeff Dunham and, you know, crap like that. But, you know, I didn't.
Who's that MSG?
Yeah.
Circle Stage?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I was watching this thing on him the other day. Like, he invented, what is it? This. Yeah. Because it was like this, the middle finger wasn't enough. So he had it. That's what he calls it. You know, like, yeah. And it's just like, and that was like the logo on his In the Round stage. Yeah. And I'm like, he invented that? Like, that's crazy.
I did really like him.
Yeah.
I was unfortunate to hear about him, like ripping off other comics. You never want to hear that.
Yeah, it was so much Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Like they did the side by side. I was watching, that was part of it too. I was like watching the side by side of it, and I'm like, God damn, these premises are pretty. But then Louis did like a video thing where they sat down and talked about it.
Oh, really?
Captivating to watch, because Louis he's like, I know you saw it, and I know I know you ripped it off. And Dane's like, well, he kind of explains himself around it, and I'm like, dang, like that's pretty close. And then there was like a word for word thing from maybe Nick Swardson. It was like word for word the same bit, and it's like, oh man, like that's brutal.
You can't do that.
Yeah. But he became a pretty good storyteller, like Dane did. I don't know if you saw his recent special that he put out on YouTube.
No.
He shot the whole thing in his backyard, and there's like a drone filming him. And he's got a full crowd in his backyard, and he talks about a stalker that he had, and it's like a 15-minute story, and it's an hour-long special, but there's a 15-minute story. It's an amazing, hooks you,
Nice.
And I'm like, if he stole that, then that's crazy.
I'm pretty sure he learned his lesson.
Yeah, I would hope so by now. Have you ever had an issue like that where somebody has stolen a cancer joke from you?
No. But I'm realizing
pretty wild.
Yeah, no, that would be wild. But I'm realizing more and more that I do see like people with cancer doing comedy and stand up, and the premises are pretty similar. Just because like if you're in the community, we have similar experiences of like adolescent and young adult cancers. Like there's a lot of like hot button issues that you can go off on. So yeah, there are like similar premises, but it's like anything. Like you can joke about one thing a million different ways. So I don't get offended.
Yeah. What? How old were you when you were diagnosed?
I was 22.
22, so very young.
Yeah.
Very young.
Yeah, I like just graduated college, and then I was like, hospital.
Where are you working now? Well,
Yeah, exactly.
working on myself.
Well, literally.
Yeah.
Working on trying to not kill myself. My body's doing it.
It's doing a pretty smash up job.
Right. Yeah, but it was hard, definitely. But I got to, I don't know, I don't want to say like it was a great experience. I learned a lot about myself, but because it sucks. And I hate that people think that you can just like learn the key to life after you've gone through like a near-death experience. Like you have like this new insight and you're so positive. And I'm like, fuck that. Like I was depressed as shit. I was angry at everyone and I was just bald. So like that wasn't great. Like, there were good parts. Just like life, there was like good parts and bad parts, but I wouldn't say I would like to have cancer ever again. No.
Wouldn't change a thing, actually.
Loved the experience.
Yeah.
Taught me so much.
Yeah, I got really good at hats.
Really good at hats.
Yep, I know how to tie a cool bandana.
Yeah, exactly.
And once a year we celebrate me, but I also have to share that with National Hispanic Month.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's crazy that they double up on months now.
Wow, there's so many things.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
I think someone just get a day. Like just go back to the days. Just one day. That's it.
One day a year we acknowledge cancer.
We don't need a whole month. We don't need a month.
The uniforms look sick in the NFL though, so I hope it stays.
What's that?
They all wear pink, and sometimes it's like a rainbow of colors. And I think a lot of people get confused whether it's pride or not, but it does make the uniforms look sick. So
I'm up for it.
yeah, I hope we get 4 weeks of that in the NFL, so we're gonna stick around.
That's awesome.
Yeah. How's comedy going now? Like, how do you like it? How's it feeling for you?
Pretty good. I'm like dipping into the pool, but I feel like my writing, I'm more so I've been writing a lot, and I'm more so focusing on that, and then like dipping my toes into like miking and just like getting back into shows. So like just very slowly, because I feel like a lot of the times I'm just like, okay, let's go, and then I've been out for so long, I just want to rah, and then I just get like worn down really easily. So I'm really just trying to like creep back in and see how that goes. But I like it. I mean, I love comedy and I want to keep doing it. So I Yeah, I think that it's pretty much the same. I think that less people are like, I think it has less attraction than it did right when the pandemic was over.
Okay.
Which I like. Like,
You
I
like that
wanted
there's less interest.
I
yeah.
wanted to for a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
get all the people that are just like in it for like the clips, like just get out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. Like, and then I just want like real comics to stick around and just like.
I feel like it's gotten more people.
Oh, really?
I feel like that, but I don't know. Like, you know what? You know what I've noticed, and this is no knock on any of the comics that might fit this category, but I think when I started, I was the old guy. I'm 35 now. I was 33 when I started, 34. But now there's like a lot of like dudes that are like 45, and like at least in the Hudson Valley scene, there's more like dudes, you know, like older guys.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when did this become popular for you guys? You know, like, you know, and I love those comics, like, you know, Chuck Chill Out and like Mike Saltz, like they're like, I cherish those people, but I'm like, it was funny because like Salty showed up to the two-way mic not super long ago. I feel like it was 6 months to a year ago, and you know, and I was like, wow, I relate to this guy a lot more than Pat Downey. You know, and I love Pat too, but I'm just like, I relate to this guy. We both have bad knees. We're overweight. You know, it's just like what happens. You know.
You know what I think it is too? Like, I don't know about Salty or the other guy specifically, but like, I feel like once you have your kids like set. Mm-hmm. If they have kids, you know, they're set, they're good to go. And you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with my free time? Mm-hmm. You're like, comedy.
Yeah, comedy.
Comedy. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, like, yeah, I enjoy it. It does feel like it's gotten more popular, you know? And
all right.
Yeah, to that demographic at least, you know? Because I'm noticing a lot more older guys, you know, showing up. Yeah.
I'm down. I love it. I feel like all my friends are just old people just because I've had cancer. So like, I literally, just my language is like old lady. Like, tell me about the weather. Tell me about it. Tell me about the grass. I want to know.
Now, what happened when she started dating somebody of a different ethnicity? Yeah. They're from a different time. Yeah, you know, exactly. Gay people get married now. I don't know if you know this, you know, for now, you know, like figuring it out. Yeah, I mentioned Nick Bailey earlier. He's like your best friend in comedy.
He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Which is funny because when I first met him, he was a child. Like, he was so little. And he...
Wait, when did you meet?
In 2019.
Okay.
I don't know. He's a child now, obviously. But then he was really a child. And it was funny because I noticed he only really, like, outside of the stage, like, he would only converse in bits and, like, jokes. Okay. And I would be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, but I realized that he was probably just practicing or something. Or maybe he didn't even realize he was doing it. But I was just like, what? I could never have a conversation with this guy, like, normally. And then, like, after the pandemic, I was just like, so we're friends. So we drive together all the time. But, yeah, he's a really nice guy. And mostly we just had, like, long car rides together. Just going to Mike's.
Yeah. You guys are, like, from the same town or near each other?
Yeah, he's in Florida. So he's, like, I don't know.
Florida, New York.
New York.
Yes.
The lovely town. No, it's like one road.
I drove through there once, yeah. On accident.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
It's like, cool pizza shop.
I worked at that pizza shop.
Did you really?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about because there's only one there.
Yeah. It's literally the only thing there.
Yeah, that was actually my first real job. I worked at an apple orchard for a second when I just turned like 14 and got my working papers. And I was so bad at it.
Which apple orchard?
In Maskers.
Maskers. Okay, I don't know that one.
It's in Warwick. It's like when you get off the whatever. I literally got there and this guy comes in like this rusty ass car and he picks up all these kids and it's my first day of work, right? You clock in literally with like a sheet of paper that like stamps the time and
Classic.
date, right?
Yep.
So I did that like a fucking co-worker. It's like, okay, I checked in for a job. This guy comes in this rusty ass car and he picks up all these kids. Says nothing to us, right? Nothing, absolutely nothing. I don't know what time I'm leaving. I don't know if I have a lunch break. I'm just like, okay, let's go to the apples. And he drops me off on the top of the hill, and he's just like, okay, bye, and leaves. And I'm just like, what do I do? What happens? It starts raining. I have a child. I have nothing around me. People are like asking me where this type of apple is. I was like, I don't know. I was just like a lost kid. They were
I'm
like,
new here.
they were like, where is this apple? And then they pull out a map. They had a map. I didn't have a map. I was like, where can I have this? I was like stealing it from them. I was like, oh yeah, the Macintosh are that way. I had no idea where the fuck I was going. So I called my mom midway. I walked down the mountain. I was just like, fuck this. I left. I went to the place where I clocked in and I called my parents. I was like, can you come pick me up? Told no one. And they're like, Dayna, you can't leave. Like, you have to finish the day. And I was like, I just don't want to. I can't do it. Farm life is not for me. So then I realized that that was my first and last day there.
Did you finish the day?
Yeah, I finished.
Okay, so you officially punched out at some point.
Okay. Because no one would pick me up. Otherwise, I'd be out.
Yeah.
And then that was my last day. And then I worked at the pizza shop in Florida. That went better.
That went better?
Yeah, that went indoors. I'm an indoor gal.
Were you making pizzas?
No, I was just serving.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Great stuff.
But you didn't get to do the whole hey, you know, hey, you like toss shit in the sky.
No, I did make Zeppelis for the first time, and I was like, "What is this magical creation? It's like sugar and cinnamon on a fried thing." Yes.
Never been to a fair before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's sick. I worked in a kitchen for a week. When I was like 18 or whatever, and it was like an Irish pub or whatever, and they had me do a prep cook. But I did it for a week, and that sucked. I was like, I can't do this, you know. But I also I saw the guys that had been working in kitchens for a long time, and I'm like, they don't seem happy at all. You know?
Rough around the edges.
Yeah. It's so funny that chefs in movies are actually accurate to chefs in real life, but they're always super scrawny, addicted to cigarettes, and just have been seen they look like they're veterans of very rough foreign wars.
Yeah,
you know?
I get it too. It's rough. It's tough working in a restaurant. And just serving the same thing all the time. You're just like, I'm done with this. Hot things or buy me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I just want to make something different.
Yeah, I just want to do my own thing. That's why I do comedy. I'm like, I just want to do what I want to do. Thank you.
What do you do outside of mics and stuff? I don't really know a lot about you.
I keep it on the down low.
Yeah.
I mostly I like hiking, even though I just said I'm not an outdoors girl. I do like hiking, but it's pretty low key hiking. It's not like I'm going on 5-hour hikes.
Oh, yeah.
And then I like to do cross stitch. I do web development and marketing, sort of. I've done a lot of different things in my life, but mostly when I'm at home, I'm cross-stitching, or I'm big into movies. You name it, I like to do it, probably.
You're in Middletown, so do you go to Minnewaska? What's out there?
Yeah, there's a reservoir there, oddly enough, that's beautiful. It's just the Middletown Reservoir that we usually go to. We go to Pine Bush a lot. We've gone to Beacon. We usually travel a good amount to go to hikes. And then there's the Heritage Trail that's right by us, which is just a straight paved road.
Oh.
But it's in nature.
Is it redone train tracks?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a lot of those up here. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
A little rail trail. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I take the dogs there. I have 2 dogs and 3 cats, so that takes up a lot of my time. And yeah, just living life.
Are you like an expert at karate now?
No. No, my husband does own a couple of taekwondo schools, but I have stayed out because it's a family business, and I do my own thing. I do yoga. He does karate. It works out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a family business of karate?
Yeah. He
Really?
started when he was 3. His dad opened a business 30 years ago. And they've been going strong ever since.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they have like 4 different locations around the Hudson Valley and one in Vernon, New Jersey. And they do like a whole aftercare program where like the kids come after school and like do like their homework and then do a taekwondo class. And then they get picked up by their parents whenever. We were doing like a before school time too for parents that were commuting. So we would have the bus pick them up from the taekwondo school before school started. And then they also have a summer camp, and it's great. I mean, I didn't really understand that it was more than just like, yeah. It has like a whole like personal development like aspect to it with like self-respect and like treating people with kindness, all this stuff. That is really sweet for you to see like little kids grow up, and you're just like, you're adorable.
They get like little discipline, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so cute.
Was the aftercare thing where we did the don't tell?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool room. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. I wish we all wish that we could do it in the dojo itself, but the mats are crazy expensive, and you don't want to like put holes in it with like chairs. But yeah, the aftercare room worked, and we used to throw hardcore and like punk shows in the basement for a while.
No way.
Yeah. And we still we're trying to like pick it back up again. But it was always funny because it's just like such a random spot. It's like a kid's
Totally random. Yeah.
area, and you're just like people moshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun stuff.
Yeah, that was like I think fun for the comics to kind of like riff on a little bit because there's like finger paints behind them. Yeah. That was cool. That was the first time I saw Rollin. Like he was the keyboard guy. He was amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. And you did great that night too.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Yeah. I love Middletown because it's like one of the few places that Pizza Hut still exists.
Yeah.
Just like, so I like legitimately will, and a lot of my friends know this. Like my friend Brittany knows this. Like I'll like sit there and I'll be like, well, I mean, I could go to the Tapped Mic because I mean, I could like justify it in my head because there's a Pizza Hut nearby. And I'm like, or Red Lobster, which is awesome. I'm deprived of these chains. And
Dude, what's your Pizza Hut order?
my Pizza Hut. Oh, okay, so I keep it very simple. This is my handed down to me from my father. Like some people's families do karate studios.
Yeah.
My dad does pepperoni pan pizza. Okay, large Mountain Dew and the cheesy breadsticks for sure.
Oh yeah.
What about you?
Great.
Do you have a Pizza Hut go to?
I do a plain. I'm really lame. I just do a
so
plain,
plain.
but then sometimes a stuffed crust.
Ooh.
Yeah.
When stuffed crust was introduced, that was a life-changing moment for me.
I was like, they put the cheese in the crust.
They put the lime in the coconut.
Genius.
Yeah.
How did I not think of this?
And it comes with like the marinara sauce and like I don't know how Pizza Hut did not do better than Domino's. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, honestly, I love a shitty Domino's order. Just on like some random days, I'm like, you know what? No, I don't want a beautiful Brother Bruno's pizza. I want shitty Domino's. You know,
there's something to it though.
It is.
I think it's the sodium.
It's just like it looks like a piece of cardboard. It's just straight. Like it's just perfect. Perfectly shitty.
Yeah. You know exactly what you're gonna get. Yeah. There's no flop to it because it can't.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still frozen.
I'll talk to people about Middletown, like nurses, mostly nurses from like the city, and they'll be like, "There's this like mac and cheese place there. I've been there a couple times," and I'm like, "Mix and Mac?" And I'm like, yeah, it's so weird the like touch points of Middletown that people know. Like for a while, I only knew the franchises too, and then I found out there's a whole like downtown Middletown that has awesome like mom and pop-esque type shops that are really good. So yeah.
Is the downtown by Tapped? Is that the downtown?
Yes.
Okay, so the only small business that I acknowledged while I was down there that caught my eye was Holy Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I gotta check that place out. Yeah.
Did you?
No, not yet. I left Tapped one night, and this is the last time I was at Tapped, and I noticed it. And because like usually, like I always will tell myself, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna hit up Pizza Hut or Red Lobster or Buffalo Wild Wings when I leave. But then I'm like at Tapped, and I'm like, well, they got wings here, so
yeah, exactly.
yeah, and I just do that, you know.
Support the business.
Yeah, I go support the venue. You know, I'm just doing my duty. Right. You know, sorry about it. This is like 6 dozen wings before I touch the microphone that everybody else is gonna touch. Like, what a dick. I'm so sorry. Yeah. No, I like Middletown. What So I have a connection to it for fast food, but also when I used to manage a gym, they opened up a Crunch down there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then I think is that the one Nick Bailey goes to? Yeah. This is a very Nick Bailey heavy episode. But like I had the opportunity to be the general manager there, and I was like, yeah, just give me the weekend, I'll think about it, because I would have had to move to Middletown to do that.
Yeah.
And I went down there and I worked out down there, and it was like the weirdest gym I've ever been to. It was very like. Yeah, right? Yeah. So I'm assuming you've been there, right?
No,
okay.
Well, no, actually I have, but it was a while ago. It was a long time ago. I did do like the free trial or whatever. Mm-hmm. It was interesting.
Super interesting. Yeah. It was after the guy that I used to work for sold it, and it was under new ownership, but they still kept on some of the leadership, and then that person interviewed me and wanted to hire me. But I was down there and I'm like, it's so weird because I worked out there for like 2 hours and nobody acknowledged each other. You know, like usually you're in a gym and you see like at least one bro do like a to another bro. Right. You know what I mean? And it felt like I was in a prison. Like every guy was like checking over their shoulder, you know. It was just like very much I'm like, what happened here? Yeah. You know, is it like
this is the Middletown vibe. This is what I brought to that lady that waited behind me. This is the Middletown vibe.
Yeah. Generally just suspicious of other folk. It was so strange.
I could just imagine you'd be like, hey man, like lived in the what's wrong with you?
Yeah, I was just watching. I was like, why don't anybody like each other? You know, so strange.
Silent.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff broken too. Like it was, a lot of equipment.
That's the Middletown charm.
Yeah.
One of the top 5 shittiest small cities in America.
Really?
It was right.
Very proud.
Yeah, so proud.
Yeah, there's so many people there though.
Yeah, there's a good amount.
It's like a big big working city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why mostly the people that come for Taekwondo, they're like firefighters, police officers, like construction workers. Like they're usually the people that have their kids there, just because they're working like crazy hours. But yeah, it's a great place. I love it. It's hard because I want to move because right now we live above the Taekwondo school, so like I would love to not have to hear kids doing Taekwondo all the time. Maybe. Not that I don't love it, but I want to eventually like move in the near future, and I'm like, but also I love Middletown. I'm like, do I just stay in Middletown? Such a special kind of shitty.
Yeah. Where would you go if you had the choice?
I'm thinking more towards Newburgh, which is also a special kind of city.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
But like basically in between Newburgh and Middletown, there's some nice like open areas. There's a nice state park that's by there, sort of by like Stewart Airport.
Is that James Baird? No.
I forget what it's called, honestly. Okay. I just know that it's a state park.
Okay.
Again, not really that outdoorsy, but sort of. I front as a outdoorsy person. But originally I wanted to move near Stewart Airport so I could do flights to Iceland.
Okay.
But then they stopped doing flights to Iceland like the week of our wedding.
That's super convenient, actually.
Yeah. It worked for some people, and then other people had to reschedule their flight because they canceled the return flight. So yeah.
So horrible.
Not like Spirit, where they were just like, today's the day, no customer service, deal with it. But they did give like a little bit of a leeway, but still it kind of sucked for some people.
That's horrible. It's like, hey, we can get you there, but
good luck.
Yeah. You might have to take a boat, I guess.
Or Stewart. You kind of have you ever been to Stewart?
Stewart Airport? Once. Actually, crazy. I mean, I didn't take the flight, but I was a cab driver at the time. I had to pick somebody up from Stewart Airport, and I took a wrong turn, and I ended up going like at the military base that's there, and I got greeted with like 4 assault rifles, and they're like, "What's your business here? What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "I just need to pick up," and I had to like look at the person's name from the airport, and then like 20 minutes later, everything's fine, and I have the person in the car, and I'm just driving, and I'm like. And the guy's like, "Hey, can you drive a little faster? I want to get home." I'm like, it's like 3 a.m. I'm like, I hate my fucking life.
So it was dark when you saw these men with
I was driving and I'm like, I don't think this is the right place. And then I noticed a giant Jurassic Park size gate, and then all of these commandos came. They're not like in casual clothes. They're just commandos. Yeah. They're lights and guns and everything just in your face, and they're screaming. And I'm like, God damn it, what the hell is going on here?
As if they don't have people like accidentally drive there all the time.
I know. I think they were just bored. You know, I was driving a taxi cab. Like, what do you think I'm doing here?
Exactly. Oh, that's so fun. And that was probably before Ubers too. So
it was before Uber took place up here. Yeah. It was like 2013-ish.
Very clearly a taxi.
Yeah, super clearly. It was a dramatic ride home. I dropped that guy.
Calming your panic attack.
Yeah. Like, I didn't even know what anxiety was back then, you know, because I'm dumb. I'm just like, the guy in the back's like a lawyer. He's pissed off that I'm not chatty.
Worse. I hate a chatty cab driver.
Mm-hmm. I also got a ticket for an Easy Pass that night too. My boss is like, "Hey man, you gotta cover that." I was like, "I don't know what to do."
Terrible time.
It was bad.
Stewart Airport is actually great. They really only take flights to Florida, so if you ever want to go to Florida.
Okay, Florida, New York. You just get in the plane and they drive. You have to jump out of it actually to land at the pizza shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they have a landing pad with some guy. "It's a here."
Just land in dough.
Which honestly wouldn't be the worst.
I would be fine with that.
Yeah. I'd be like, "Oh, dough." I don't know. That was a terrible rhyme. Listen, we have to wrap it up. That flew by. That really flew by. Do you have anything you'd like to plug or anything like that? You said you used to do a podcast. Do you want people to check it out?
Sure, you could. It's called Still Positive. It's on, I think it's just on Spotify at this point, but also possibly Apple Podcasts. You tell me. And it's basically a podcast for me talking to people with chronic illnesses or disabilities, just chit-chatting about like their creative endeavors and what they do on a day-to-day.
That's sick.
I have a show at 2A on July 25th. If this comes out before that,
probably not. I can make things happen.
You don't have to.
No, I can. It's fine.
And then I'm open for booking. So let me know.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Who else is on the lineup at 2A?
I know Meaty. I don't know. Pirani is, and Leah. Leah
Worrell?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Stephanie something. I'm okay with first names, not last names. But it is an all-female lineup.
Hell yeah.
Ladies' night.
Good job. That's a Salty show, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Good job for Salty putting together an all-ladies lineup.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, cool. Likeable is a comedy-based... Likeable is filmed and recorded at the Radio Free Run Club. Thank you to Jen Hamoud and Matthew Rosenberg, our producers. And thank you to Epicurean, which hosts us for each and every episode. Come in, stop and shop, and maybe you'll catch us on the air. Likeable is a comedy-based podcast for experts in absolutely nothing. So do not take us seriously. And consider this your daily dose of wisdom or questionable wisdom. So thank you very much. And Dayna Marie, thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Carl.
Whenever you come back around, this is the end of the road, the interrupted bull. Hey, that is a little feature I did for What Makes Sense, the band. That's what makes sense. What doesn't make sense is that they don't make music anymore because they had a falling out, and I'm sad about it still. Anyways, I'll recover. We're past 7:10 and 7:11, but 7:17, I'm going to be in Brooklyn, New York, at Cafe Mia. This is a big Chuckles production with Renee. He's the best. It was his birthday recently, so happy birthday, mijo. 7:18. I'm going from Brooklyn to Long Island on 7:18. This is a James King show. I'm very excited. That's going to be in Bayshore, Long Island for Jokes on Tap. I hear these are very good shows. I'm very excited to check it out and see what's happening. On 7/19, we're going back to Brooklyn. So we got Brooklyn, Long Island, Brooklyn. We got Comedy Social on Sunday. That's going to be a nice afternoon show. World Cup in the evening. Going to be taking the train to avoid some traffic. I'm excited. Love a good Comedy Social. Love the snacks. Love the green room treatment. I am going to move in my head like I'm a little snake. So that's for the video watchers here. And then on 7/24, we got a Denizen Theater, and also there's a Don't Tell on 7/24. Either one supports me. If you want to go to one of those two, that's fantastic. I love to be a part of it. So please go check out either one of those shows, both at 8 o'clock. One's in New Paltz, the other one's in like Highland-ish. I think it's Highland. And on 7/25, just added, this is I'm going to be in the Eyes Up Here Comedy Festival. This is freaking exciting. I'm going to be in Morristown, New Jersey, in the Colonial Comedy Masonic Lodge. So many words, but it's a great lineup. Michael Gubiade is on it. Elizabeth Bex is hosting. Michael's headlining. I'm somewhere in there, probably going early if I'm going to bet. If that's the lineup, I'm probably going early. Because that's how they feel about your boy. 7/26, I'm coming home. Not really. I'm coming home for a minute, and then I'm going to Liberty, New York for a Sunday Fun Day. That's put on by Mr. Keith Prince, a great listener, a former guest of this show. Hopefully we'll get him back. He's a cutie pie. I think there's burgers there. That's an assumption I'm making, actually, that nobody's told me that there will be burgers. I just eyeballed the menu. I'm just like, burgers. That's wishful thinking. And then we got a lot of stuff coming up in August, but we'll get there when we get there. I hope you enjoyed this episode with Dayna Marie. And please, if you're still listening, subscribe to our newsletter. Very exciting stuff coming up. I'm going to try and get more information out to everybody. But the newsletter, please. I think I'll probably start putting a link in the bio. I don't really know. I'm not professional like that. All right, Carl.